say awesome? Okay, little PSA. I had makeup on this morning before I came here, okay? And I cried it all out. So camera people, you, don't get too close. Okay, I'm here to talk to you about in-home parties and how they rock. And that's basically it. So bye-bye. Oh, what did I do? Is it there? Okay. Okay, so my in-home party story. I am an in-home party girl, but when I got started, are they coming on? Okay. When I got started, my first launch party was an absolute dud. Who's had a dud launch party? I'm here to tell you that you can keep going and you can be successful, okay? So even though it was a dud launch party, it was still successful because I still had sales and I still built relationships with those girls that were in my house. And they all joined my team within the next year. I literally brought in 145 PRV for that party. The girls were saying to me, so Lisa, what's January? And I was like, well, here's a box of stuff. Let's open it. And I didn't even know what to say. I had no plan. I sang too much last night. Can you hear that? Okay. Then I tried some online parties during the summer, and I'm really not good at typing. I'm like this. Anyone else? So they took me a really long time, and they had no flow. But my online parties were very inconsistent, very unpredictable, and it wasn't something that I knew was going to be there for me long term. It's really good to have a balance, but there was a change in customer reception. On Facebook, people go to socialize on Facebook. They don't go to be sold to. So if you're coming online and doing heavy sales, like real sales, pushy, it's not going to go down so well. You're not going to have success. So I just really struggled with that, okay? So I knew that I needed to push into my in-home party business. I'm really good at building relationships. Where are my girls? Where are my team? Woo! Why are you all spread out? Epic fail on my part. Okay, I love my girls and I love building relationships, my face-to-face. My consultants, most of them that I recruit are my friends. I build relationships and that's how you're going to be successful. The in-home party is the place to do that. But for sure, have a balance, okay? I'm not going to come and preach to you and say, just go in-home. I don't want you to do that. What if you break your leg and you can't drive to the next party? You need to have a presence everywhere, okay? All right. Haha. There's my best friend. What? Rose and I, this is one of my friends and neighbors. I'm going to try not to cry again. Woo! We bonded over January. We drink wine together. What an awesome job we have. You can do this with people, okay? You can have a casual, don't use the word party. Tips and sips, let's just get together and hang out and I'll share my jams. Okay, top 5 reasons why you should do in-home parties. You're going to build much better connections. I should probably look at my cards, huh? Much better relationships. You're going to have a much solid business. You guys are feeling it right here. The connections you're making at Jamberry Conference, you can't do that online. You cannot. It's the same with in-home parties, okay? I'm going to run through this really fast because I want to get to the good stuff. You're going to have better applications in home. Who had a perfect application when you got a sample in the mail? I'm going to give you a prize. Just kidding. See? Like, look around. There was like 4 hands that went up. Your people need to see you. They need to have that application. They need to be able to feel and touch, and you walk through those troubleshooting issues, okay? All right, better commissions. Who wants to be paid more? Really? That was lame. Okay, better commissions. It's fact. You're going to bring in more money with building those relationships in person-to-person sales. Better product knowledge. You can cover so much of our product base face-to-face. Even if you had a framed photo of a style box and a deluxe kit because you don't have them yet, it's okay to not have everything. I tell my girls, don't over-invest. Invest when you're getting money back, okay? Do not go into debt for January. That's not what we're about. Have a picture, print it out, put it on your little table there the way you're presenting, and it's going to spark conversation. You can talk about way more things a lot faster. Okay, and the 5th reason is you're going to have better customers. They're going to be loyal to you because they know who you are. I'll have customers that will purchase from me for life. They're not going to anybody else. I build loyalty with my customers. I treat them so well, they don't want anybody else. Okay, you can't do that online. You need to build those relationships, person to person. Okay, right, so we're gonna go through some hostess coaching. They told me to present on hostess coaching and in-home parties in 20 minutes. I told them they were crazy, but I'm doing my best. Okay, success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. Who agrees? Hostess coaching will make or break your parties. You can run the best party ever, but if no one's there, that's a problem, okay? Your hostess coaching, you want to get people there. All right, so we're going to run through the 10 things that you need, the 10 contacts that you're going to have with your hostess in the 2 to 3 weeks leading up to your party. Now, if you book your next hostess 6 months out, that's going to add to this contact, okay? So if she's going to have a party, and she books another party 6 months later on because she wants the next catalog reveal, right? You're going to have a contact over 10. Does that make sense? Yes? North, south? Okay. All right, 2 to 3 weeks before the party. Typically the day you book, right? Not many of us book that far out, but you should be if you can. The day you book, you're going to give your hostess packet, okay? If you're mailing a hostess packet, that's your first contact. Okay. Number 2, confirmation of date. The next day, please. Okay, who gets excited? Who's been to other direct sales parties where you're so excited about the product, you get into it because the consultant's great, right? And then you leave, and then you go home and you tell your husband how much you spent, and he's like, "You did what?" And then you have to like justify what you just did, okay? And that excitement decreases. The longer, like the time after that party has happened, that excitement dwindles, okay? So you can imagine your party guests then, they're at your party and they're excited. They are there, they are loving what you do, okay? And they book a party, they're like, "I want to do this with my friends, it's awesome." You book a party, you get it on the calendar, it's happening. They go home and they say, "Hey, best friend, Rose, I'm having a party, you gonna come?" And she's like, "You're doing what?" "Nah, that doesn't sound like me." And your excitement starts to dwindle. You're gonna lose that person. Next time, if you leave it 3 days and you call her, she's gonna be like, "Yeah, no, none of my friends are really interested, so I'm not gonna have it." Does that happen to anybody? Okay, so 24 hours, no more than that. Call her, text her, email her, confirm the date, be excited, okay? You promise her a fun, exciting social event with her friends. So if you're on the phone, you're like, "Hey, oh my God, I'm so tired from last night, but are we still good for like 2 weeks from today?" And she's like, "No, dude." Okay? Be excited. Be engaged, be informed, okay? Just be excited to say, "Hey, this is August, this is going on. I'm so excited for your party. Just wanted to make sure that the time and date is good for you before we move forward." Great. Okay, next, number 3 is the phone call. You're going to remind her to start thinking about her invite list. You're going to ask how and if they need help with the invite list. Have her work on a list of 30, okay? Some people, that's overwhelming. They're like, "I don't have any friends. I don't know anybody." Really? I met you last night at a party full of friends. So yeah, you do have friends. But break it down for them, okay? Write out friends for her. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids contacts, spouse contacts, and strangers, okay? Ask her to pick 1 from each category and have her work up to 5. All of a sudden she has a list of 35 people that she can reach out to invite, okay? You can also plant the seed for her wish list, okay? Get your catalog out, just start flicking through it and have a think about what you want to earn out of your party. Number 4, invites. You are going to contact her you're probably at the week and a half mark about now, like 10 days out, and you're going to make sure she's sent out those invites. Right? Your in-home party would be nothing if no one shows up. This is really important. Okay, so make sure that happens. Give her the words. If she doesn't have the verbiage to invite people, that's your job. You are consulting with her. You are her consultant. So consult with her and give her the words to use to make those invites happen. Okay? All right, this is my favorite. Boostical. Energy. Okay, if you don't have energy before you're about to make this phone call, put on a song and dance. Okay, break it down, get some moves going, get some energy going, smile, like Valerie said, put a pencil between your teeth, do whatever you need to do to get happy. Because this call, seriously, again, can make or break your party. This is when she's like teetering, right? She's like, oh, I've invited everybody, no one's gonna come. Who's had that before? I don't know if I'm going to, and I'm freaking out because I've got a babysitter planned. My husband knows I'm going to be gone. He knows he has to high-five me and tag with the babysitter. And I already have this thing like going down. This is my business. So take it really serious. Okay, but again, this is where your coaching, your consultancy comes in. The booster call is about 5 days before. She's going to get cold feet. The nerves set in. And your job is to encourage her. Encourage the RSVPs, of course. But if she's really struggling to get people to commit, say, well, how many people do you have coming? She's like, 3. Do you know, one of my best parties, I had 3 people there. I got 2 recruits out of it. What? Yep. And booked a party with a 3rd, and it was over $400 in sales. Yep. So you're like, okay, don't show disappointment. 3 people, that's a lot. That can be a lot of people. But then say, hey, why don't you ask those 3 people to bring their friend? Give her the permission to do that, okay? Because then it turns into 6 people. And if you know her friends, name them. Hey, Sue would be really fun. Why don't you bring her? Okay? All right. Number 6. This is the day before. I'm always the most nervous. But really, if you've done your hostess coaching, you shouldn't be. Okay? You'll have a really good feel and a good sense of that hostess and where she's at. So the day before, it's really to confirm the address. Oh dear. Okay, who has like got in the car, they've packed it all up and they're like, where am I going? I have no idea where this is. Okay, so just confirm the address, please, and make sure you know how to get there. Recently I was in the UK and I did not put an address in before I left with the Wi-Fi. And I was like, oh my God, I feel really silly because I have no map and I have no idea where I'm going. So it took me a minute. I had to go find someone with Wi-Fi and type the address. I feel really stupid. Okay, so just make sure you know where you're going. Okay, also, just backtrack. So number 6, confirm where you're going and confirm the amount of people she has to be prepared. Because I've had that booster call and they said, I've got 3, and I'm like, invite a friend, and they bring 6. Okay, so now can we confirm, did you get 6? Are they coming? Don't make it about sales. Make it about, hey, I really want this to be a fun experience with your friends, right? This is why you booked. So let's make sure there's people there. Don't be like, oh, well, I want to know how much I'm going to earn from this party because the average order is like 45 PRV, and so if 6 people come, like, no. All right? Make sure you know and say it like this. Hey, did you get a confirmation number at all? Because I just want to make sure before I leave I have enough prizes in my bag. Everyone loves prizes. And I want to have enough catalogs. Right? Okay, when you arrive, you are going to arrive 20 to 30 minutes before the party starts. Okay? Really important. Yes, it only takes 10 minutes to set up. Really. 1 bag in, 1 bag out, 10 minutes maximum. The rest of the time you're going to spend building a relationship with your hostess. She is your number 1 candidate for your next team member. And so you want to spend the time doing that. She's like really busy in the kitchen. She's stressing out because she's cleaned her house, and then like she's burning the spinach artichoke dip, and like the counter isn't clean, and there's enough toilet paper, and she's like, wah! And you're there, that calming spirit, your consultant hat is on. Do not walk into a party, even if she's your best friend, and be like, oh, I had the worst week. I cannot wait for tonight to be over so I can just pass out in the bed. You're fired. Not okay. Okay, you are there to build her up. She has planned on this, she's been worried about it, she's been nervous about it, and you are her consultant. Consult with her. What do you need? What can I do? What can I help you with? Chances are, people are going to start knocking on the door, and you're going to open the door and you're going to welcome people in. Okay? Make it known that you are the consultant when people arrive. Okay, then you do the party. Okay? I'm going to talk about that in just a second. You do the party. The next hostess coaching contact is after the party is done. And you are going to talk to her when you close it. Before you hit that close button, you're going to call her and you're going to make sure that she collected the other 3 outside orders that you encouraged her to do the night of her party. Okay? Yes. Yes, Lisa. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, number 9, a thank you note. This is a handwritten note, and I know we're getting red stamped. Did you all see that? Woo! We're getting that out, right? Yeah. It's awesome, but it does not take the place of a handwritten note. People don't get happy mail anymore. Hello, style box, right? So you need to write a handwritten note, a heartfelt thank you. If you don't have hostesses, you don't have a business. They are the heart of your business. Thank them. Appreciate them, okay? All right, finally, follow-up. This one gets missed all the time. Follow up with your hostess first. You're going to confirm that she got her hostess rewards order, then chat with her. Thank her again for having her party. And you're going to say, hey, have you spoken to any of the party guests that were there? Any of them have any questions, or are they excited? Can you give me some feedback? And she can say, yes, Sally loved it. Oh my gosh, her work colleagues are like raving about her nails. That's information that you can use when you're following up with Sally, okay? Right? Because then you can say, well, Sally, I heard that you're really excited about this product and all your friends love it. Sounds like we just need to get a date on the calendar and we'll do this all over again. Yes? Yes. That's a really powerful follow-up. Okay. Moving on, because I've got 6 minutes left and I'm not even halfway through. Okay. Party outline. You've got 6 parts to your party outline. A lot of this content is from Belinda Ellsworth, by the way. She's a direct selling guru, so you can Google her name, right? Yep. All right. We're going to talk about that. Meet and greet. This is really, really powerful. You're the consultant when she opens that door. Your hat is on. Be consultant. You don't have to fake it, okay? But relax. Enjoy your job, okay? All right. Number 2, intro and opening. I need a volunteer. Person who doesn't have her hand up, come here. Come on up. She's not prepared, she doesn't know where I am. What's your name?
Kara.
Kara, hi Kara. This is my hostess. Give her a round of applause. She is my hostess, I just told you. Look, she's like, what are you gonna do? Your hostess will do the same thing. Before I even start, I bring my hostess up. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Huerth. I'm so excited to share Jamberry with you tonight. If you've ever thought about doing something like I do, just watch me and see how much fun this is, and we'll chat about it later. Just give you some information to take home, no big deal. But let's give our Kara a round of applause for being a hostess tonight. Woo! Giving you all a night out and some wine on us. I really want to know how you guys know her. So we're going to go around the room and we're going to say our name and how you know hostess, and tell me something you love about her. And she's like, oh my God, look at her. She's like, what's she going to say? Okay, who knows Kara? Who knows her? Any of you guys? Who? Over here? So, say something nice. Say something you love about her. Super sweet and really helpful. Who else? Super organized and great to everybody. Look, she is smiling. Do you know what you're just doing to your hostess? She's like, oh my God, I love my consultant. She's like my best friend. I'm going to do this as many times as I can. Yes. Okay, you can go sit right down. Thank you so much. Okay, do that to your hostesses. Lift them up. Do we have any UK girls in here, or Aussies, New Zealanders? Anyone? Okay, with those markets, this is a little bit different. We don't compliment, I'm from the UK, we don't compliment each other at all. It's really awkward. Really awkward. Okay, so do what's comfortable for you. Be like, she drinks wine so great. Okay? Just like adapt it for your market. Okay, number 3, game, demo, game. My first game, always left, right game. Feels really awkward to begin with, but once you get into it, it's hilarious that people don't know they're left and right. And then I actually test them on that information, because I want to make sure that they're getting it and we go over it again. We do demo, so we're all going to do demo. If you have more than 5, split into 2 groups. Then you're going to do another game, scavenger hunt type game, through the catalogue. The games that you play, they need to be fun, functional, and informative. If you're being like, who's the most girly girl? It might tell you a little bit about their nail history, but it doesn't give them any information, okay? You want your parties to be 2 hours from start to finish, okay? So make everything about our products, make everything about our catalogs, get them into it as much as possible so they have a wish list before they leave. Okay, number 4, Q&A time. So after that game, you have everybody back together. It's like that captive audience again. Excuse me. You have that captive audience again, and you want to bring them back together. we miss this part a lot. Okay, a lot of people do a game and demo, and then people, you just lose them. They just start to disappear because they know what's coming. Promise them a great prize from that game, bring them back together and address them all together again. Okay? You're going to run over your specials, your packages. You're going to plant some seeds about booking parties to help the hostess. And then you're going to remind them, hey, if you had thought about doing what I do and you have any questions about joining my team, I have a shiny purple envelope with information in it you can take home tonight. Really laid back. Okay? Now is the time to order. So I want you to let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to stay in the room with you. I'm going to work around the room. And if anybody has to leave first, I'm going to check your order out first. This puts them from that fun social, we just won a prize, to, okay, now it's time to order. Okay? Many of us struggle with that. It's so easy. Just use the words, okay? People need direction. Number 5, closing. Thank your hostess. You guys see this common thread? Your hostess is really, really important. Thank her. Thank her. If she wasn't for you, you wouldn't be there, okay? Thank her again. There have been times when I've had hostesses, like I said, who are my friends, and they're in a really bad spot, but they did open their home, and they did invite their friends, and they went out of their comfort zone to do that. And so sometimes I take like a little blank note card, just an encouraging, like, you're a rock star type note card. And those comments that they gave her, you're so organized, you're so friendly, as they say them, they write them on that card, and at the end, I present it to her right here at closing. Hey, when you're having a bad day, open this card and see what your friends think about you. You just sealed the deal. She's going to be like, you're my BFF, I love you. Okay? Lift her up, because there's other people in that room that are like, I want to be treated like that. I want to be cared for. And they will book a party just to have those words. Be a blessing. That's what Jamboree is about. Okay. I don't know if I covered everything. Okay, number 6. Full service checkout. I'm not going to go into this because I have 45 seconds, okay? But I do have this on YouTube on a video. It's 25 minutes long. It's really good, actually. I do say so myself. It was actually a live video I did for my team and I just uploaded it to YouTube. So I want you to go there and I want you to watch it, because without full service checkout, all that work that you just did can go out the window. But you can upsell their order, you can book more parties, and you can recruit from your full service checkout. And that is what your business is about. Book, sell, recruit, the basics. I cannot stress that enough. Get those things down. If you don't have them down and your launch party sucked, it's okay. Okay? I didn't walk across the stage last night from a crappy launch party. Okay? Invest in yourself, educate yourself, train yourself on the basics. Book, sell, recruit. Okay? Thank you so much for having me.